Hi everyone, I hope you've had a fantastic week so far. I've been here since last Sunday, back on the lake in Belgium where I'm staying, and in that time it's rained and rained and rained. The kind of rain that I remember from my time in the Madre de Dios cloud forest of Peru. I can't bear the rain, this kind of rain, and it makes it quite glum. But the good news is that the geese out there on the lake adore it, and their goslings are getting bigger and fatter and ganglier by the day. And they've started, all of the geese, coming up here to the little garden and spitting and hissing at me through the glass, imagining what kind of a predator I might be. But the good news for them is that I leave them alone. I've had a busy week trying to write, but the problem, for a lot of writers, me and so many others, is that although we want to be writing, we get so much email and social media material and digital noise, and there's so much of it, and people always expect a reply instantly. I love hearing from people who read my work, so please don't think I'm talking about you, but I'm thinking about all the other people who reach out and want to mop up my time. So I've been trying to get down to writing, but at the same time I've been planning and working very hard on Shadows Art Foundation, which we're now pulling forward in a really, I think, profound way. We have planned, as I think you may know, an auction of stories towards the end of the summer, and we're linking objects to the stories we're going to auction. So if anyone has any objects which are just extraordinary or interesting or bizarre or worth millions or valueless, please do message me and we'll see if we can fit them in with a story, because that is really the conundrum that I'm having to deal with, and what fun it is. And with Shadows Art Foundation, we've planned some small and medium projects for as soon as we've got funds in Southern Africa and India and Latin America and in the Far East as well. And we're so incredibly excited about getting them rolling. I can't wait, to begin to make a difference and to see what kind of an effect these projects will have. More on them in another message sometime soon. And this week, I'm happy to say, some copies arrived of new editions of mine. Here's Travels with Myself, which is the next one of my backlist to be printed, with a longer foreword, and really happy that that's come out. And I already made another video for Congress with a Crocodile, and you'll see that. This is the scandalous anthology of the equally scandalous footnotes of Sir Richard Burton for his version of 1001 Nights, which is standing proudly back there. I'm so thrilled. This is the labour of love of labour of loves. It was such a lot of work. It was so much work that I had to buy a back brace, and I couldn't sit down and I couldn't stand up. And at one point I got my daughter Ariane, who was staying here for a few days last autumn, I got her to walk up and down on my back as I lay on the floor, because it was in such agony. But I think Burton would be proud of me, even though I think he would make fun of me, and quite rightly so, because although he used the dipper pen and wrote and rewrote versions of the manuscript over years, 17 immense volumes, I had a computer, an Apple computer, spell check, grammar check if I wanted it, Wikipedia, and dictionaries and all kinds of magic at my disposal.